Welcome to SLTC. Located in Trace City, Colombo for postgraduate students. And Padukka for all other undergraduate programs. SLTC, where dreams become reality. Nestled on a serene 35-acre campus, our university offers a peaceful haven for over 2,500 students to thrive academically and grow as complete, all-round individuals in all aspects of life as responsible citizens. Our campus is not just a place to study, but a place to live. We have a tight-knit student community with a hostel capacity that boasts 800 dorm rooms. Spread out across the campus are 2 canteens which are open all through the day, all coming together to provide students a vibrant, supportive community. We groom our graduates to make a positive impact on society, and we're proud to be ranked second among non-state universities in Sri Lanka and 14th overall. With a remarkable 15:1 student-to-lecturer ratio, personalized attention is at the core of our teaching philosophy. Our majority PhD qualified lecturers bring real-world experience into the classroom, ensuring students learn not just from books, but from the wisdom of professionals. At SLTC, our commitment to excellence is evident across all our faculties. The Faculty of Business Management equips future leaders with the skills to excel in the global market. Our Faculty of Engineering fosters innovation and practical problem-solving skills, preparing students to tackle the challenges of tomorrow. The Faculty of Science lays down robust foundations, honing the curiosity and the thirst for answers in their journey across scientific inquiry and discovery. The Faculty of Computing and IT empowers students to become pioneers in these rapidly evolving fields. At SLTC, our dedicated Faculty of Technology is at the heart of our modern world. University life at SLTC isn't just about textbooks and lecturers either. We offer a vibrant calendar of events, from exhilarating concerts, theater, gatherings, and engaging clubs, to competitive sports activities. We have a long list of talented students who have even achieved national recognition in multiple sports disciplines. We understand that navigating university life can be challenging. That's why our dedicated non-academic teams and supportive staff are available to assist you every step of the way. From academic advisors to career counselors, we are here to ensure your success. You want to achieve it. At SLTC, we also open doors for our students into the international market with transfer options to prestigious foreign universities, ensuring they have every opportunity to pursue their academic journey on a global scale. SLTC, join us and forge your path to a brighter future. Your journey begins here.
Hello everyone, good evening to all. Very warm welcome to today's webinar. We are delighted to have you with us as explore the opportunities and experiences that await you at the Sri Lanka Technology Campus. First of all, let's see what is SLTC. The Sri Lanka Technology Campus. First of all, let's see what is the SLTC. The Sri Lanka Technology Campus, widely known as the SLTC, is a leading private institution in Sri Lanka recognized by the Ministry of Education, Higher Education, and Vocational Education. SLTC is proud to be a full members of Yes, SLTC is proud to be a full member of the Sri Lanka Association of Non-State Higher Education Institutes and is also a member of Association of Commonwealth Universities. These affiliations underscore our commitment to maintain global standards in education and providing our students with access to international network opportunities. Yes. Then SLTC offers over 25 undergraduate programs and several postgraduate programs across multiple facilities, including engineering, technology, computer and IT, business management, and science. Our students enjoy a vibrant university experience on a 35-acre modern campus equipped with world-class laboratories, comfortable accommodation, and recreation facilities. Beyond academics, SLTC also offers an active campus life with sports, clubs, and events that enrich personal growth and leadership skills. With affordable tuition, student loan facilities, and flexible monthly payment plans, SLTC ensure that higher education remaining accessible while maintaining international standards. So now it's my great honors to introduce and welcome Ms. Teja Enderarachi, lecturer, head of the Department of Marketing Management, Faculty of Business Management, Sri Lanka Technology Campus. With her academic background and expertise, she brings valuable knowledge to our students and future graduates. Please join us. Warmly welcome Ms. Teja to continue the main session. Madam, over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Warm welcome to all of you. Welcome to the webinar on what should be your focus as a student for modern marketing and tourism industry. Today, we are going to discuss about how SLTC's marketing and tourism degree programs are important and how our degrees help students to get ready for future. I'm Teja Deepani Enderarachi, the head of the Department of Marketing Management at Sri Lanka Technology Campus. We have two amazing speakers who brings both academic expertise and industry insight. Before we begin, let me introduce our speakers. First, we have Mr. Ridma Pathirana, Junior Brand Manager for Closeup and Toothbrushes at Unilever Sri Lanka. A passionate advocate for creative branding and digital engagement. Joining him is Mr. Ramitha Pathirana, lecturer and head of the Department of Tourism Management, who brings years of experience in tourism industry. We are really excited to have both of you today to share your insights and experiences. Welcome, both of you. Right. So, marketing. What do you know about marketing? So, marketing is not just sell products or promote brands. So, which basically about creating value, understanding customers, and building relationships with our customers. So, in today's fast-changing world, as you all know, marketers connect creativity with data, technology, and storytelling to meet our customer needs and build trust. Mr. Ridma Pathirana, I would like to ask a very simple question from you. Mr. Ridma, as a practitioner, let us know how has marketing evolved in today's context? Mr. Pathirana, over to you. Right.
Hi, Teja. Yeah, so I think Ridma is having a technical issue
Yes.
in joining. So I'll take the question till Ridma joins with us.
Yes.
So hi, very good evening to everyone. Thank you all for joining for this webinar organized by the Sri Lanka Technology Campus, SLTC, specifically focusing on the tourism and marketing areas. So to begin with the discussion, focusing to the question Ms. Teja asked, till Ridma join, I'll start from the tourism perspective to answer you all and to share some information with you all in this evening. So the industry context, when we talk about the tourism industry, you know, in Sri Lanka, we have so many industries that now even the government and the people and the investors and a lot of other interested parties are focused on. And when we take all those industries in the Sri Lankan economy, the tourism industry is having a big focus, right? Whatever the government who is coming into the power, the or the policymakers and the students and as well as the practitioners, investors, all of them are highly focused to this tourism industry. එතකොට ඇයි මේ හැමෝම tourism industry එකට ලංකාව වගේ රටක මෙච්චර focus කරන්න කියලා මම හිතනවා. You all know, you all have traveled here and there in this country. We have different things to experience in Sri Lanka when it comes to culture, when it comes to the attractions, when it comes to the weather conditions, and when it comes to history. A lot of the and especially the people in Sri Lanka. I think you all have watched some of the travel vlogs which are done by the tourists who have experienced Sri Lanka, right? So they are talking about the Sri Lankan people. When we are taking our country as a tourism destination, we have a big potential, and also currently we are grabbing the opportunities of the tourism industry as a country, right? So there our university is having few degree programs focusing to the tourism sector, and another program focusing tourism plus modern marketing, right? So which is a very interesting area. So when we take this tourism industry, you know, to come out of this economical struggle even, we need a dollar income, simply saying, right? We need a foreign currency. We need the foreign currency to our economy. So, අපි එහෙම ගන්නකොට when we analyze and when we see the Sri Lankan context, we have lot of things to offer for the foreign tourist and as well as for the local tourists who are experiencing the country. එතකොට there this tourism business or the tourism industry is having a specialty when we focus to the international tourism. අපිට හැම වෙලාවෙම getting a clientele from a foreign country, right? There are Indians traveling to Sri Lanka, there are United Kingdom travelers who are traveling to Sri Lanka, there are US people traveling to Sri Lanka, Australia, Russia, Germany, France, China. A lot of people are from different countries traveling to Sri Lanka. So our customer base is not in the country, they are out of the country. It's an international market. So, එතකොට අපි කොහොමද මේ international market එක, how we are going to capture this international market? So previously, few decades back, අපිට internet වැඩිය අපි අතර තිබුණු නැති කාලේ and technology මෙච්චර develop වෙලා නැති කාලේ, we had to follow the traditional methods in capturing the international customers. හරි, මොකද අපිට to practice tourism, we need to have customers in our country, right? So to capture these international clients, we have followed some traditional methods, not only in Sri Lanka, but also by other countries too. එතකොට with these technological advancements and the technological changes, now we have very developed smart tools and the technologies to capture this nice international market, right? එතකොට අපි traditional tourism කර හිටපු විදිහට හෙමින් transform වෙලා ඇවිල්ලා නැත්නම් evolve වෙලා ඇවිල්ලා, then we are speedily, right, moving with the technology. A few years back, we were talking about this Facebook advertisements or Instagram advertisements. We call those things as a one title, we call that social media advertising, right? Or else digital marketing. We do these things. Still we do. And on top of that, everything, now we have artificial intelligence. We all know as AI, right? So we use these tools to capture this international market. The Instagram reels to Facebook videos to YouTube travel vlogs to all these things are used by people and the organizations to show the world, tell the world that there is a nice tourism destination called Sri Lanka. We are the best island to travel. We have a lot of things to offer, right? So come and visit us, right? එතකොට මේකෙදි අපි traditional methods වලින් අපි කිව්වා වගේ පොඩ ඇවිල්ලා දැන් ඊටම වේගෙන් අපි move වෙලා almost the famous companies, right? Well established companies, and as well as newly emerging companies. We call them small and medium organizations or the small and medium entrepreneurs. They are also into these new technologies, right? So tourism is, we cannot practice tourism without marketing. So the tourism and also the marketing is something that goes in hand. Right? එතකොට I think so now when you search something in Facebook or when you search something in any other social media platforms, there are some suggestions, right, regarding the decisions that you are about to make in future. Then once search කරොත් කොහරි නුවරඑළිය trip එකක් යන්න සරලව, you get a lot of suggestions about නුවරඑළිය tourism related experiences, hotels, activities, right, or else the places to visit and things to do basically, right? So your behavior is read by some in another corner. Your behavior in social media and your presence in online, right, is captured by someone else. So අපි කියනවා මේකට algorithms කියලා. So these algorithms are reading our behavior, and accordingly there are a lot of suggestions in front of us, right? on another hand, which makes our life easier, which makes our travel plans easier, and also the marketeers are giving a lot of solutions for the travelers to make their dream a reality in Sri Lanka. Because in tourism we call, right, I'm going to finish my words with this. In tourism we say this is a dream, right? A person who is visiting to a country is having a dream, is coming to make that dream a reality in the place that they have visited. Hari? So in the tourism industry, we are selling dreams. Hari, අපි සිහින තමයි එක පැත්තකින් විකුණන්නේ. So you may have a dream about traveling to your dream destination, right? After you travel there, you are trying to make your dream a reality. So with this, all the technology and tools, it's the life is easier, right? As a traveler, your life is easier to make your dream a reality in the place that you have visited, right? So it's like that, Miss Teja. I think Miss Ridma, sorry, Mr. Ridma has joined with us now.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
Ramitha.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Mr. Ramitha. Hi, Ms. Teja. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And I mean, very sorry about the technical glitches. I think I had to go from my end, go through from my end. So I think while I was actually away, I was actually listening to Mr. Ramitha's explanation. I mean, that was quite fantastic. I think from a marketing practitioner's point of view, I think I actually found myself in the shoes of a student. So, I mean, thank you so much for giving that as well. I mean, it's quite the turnout also. I think our students are getting a lot of valuable insights from you as well, Mr. Ramitha. Thank you so much for doing that. So, I mean, I'm sorry I missed the question. If you can ask it again, I will be happy to take our students through, I mean, what's the industry feels about everything. I'm sorry, my name and my age is young, but I might look like a Neanderthal. I'm still struggling to turn this SLTC logo to the other side. I'm very sorry about it. But I'll try to do justice with the content of my speeches, I think.
That's in order, Mr. Ridma. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Ridma, I think I have to repeat the question again, right?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, right. Okay, so actually we were talking about the basics of, I mean, the marketing, right? And as Mr. Ramitha said, that we all know that marketing has like past different eras. So now my question is, you as a practitioner, let us know how has marketing evolved in today's context?
Okay. All right. So fantastic question, Ms. Teja, I think to start off. So I'll actually, since Mr. Ramitha actually touched upon how it, I mean, impacts the tourism industry and overall as a marketing industry, let me tell you how, I mean, let me give you quite a few theoretical examples as well as a few practical examples in terms of how we do marketing, how we practice as marketing. Not only at Unilever, in other top businesses around the world as well. So I think the main change that has come into play in today's marketing is the fact that I think gone are the days that we had marketing that was product centric. I think I mean gone are the days that we had a, I mean, I think going into the theory, we have 6 P's, which is like the marketing mix. So the product element of the marketing mix was the biggest thing. So now actually it is shifting. So the dynamisms are changing and the whole landscape is shifting to a more customer-centric approach. I think so to make this customer-centric approach more impactful, now the marketing landscape has become more data-driven, more technology-driven, and it's very much strategic than what it used to be. So I think that is the main shift that I'm seeing in this whole marketing landscape. I think I would touch upon a few more pointers, which would be that. So I think we used to have this notion as marketeers that the messaging, the communication was almost all the time, it was more top to bottom kind of a communication that we used to have. Now what we are witnessing, or now what we are experiencing, is brand building is more than that, and marketing is more than that. It's more like a co-creation amidst a huge ecosystem. Not just brand managers, not just marketeers, not just, these marketing organizations. Now it has evolved into more spheres, such as I'm sure most of our students are familiar with this whole influencer and content creator culture. So this content creator culture has shifted the dynamics to a whole different level, and it's impacting all traditional ways of thinking and ways of weaving marketing and ways of selling ourselves, our product, to our consumers. So I think that's a huge change that has actually come into play in these past few years, I would say. And another thing I would like to touch upon, probably the last thing I would want to touch upon, is that because of these ecosystems coming into play, now what we used to see was the marketing journey I would say it used to be an interruption. Now I think marketing organizations have developed ecosystems and also frameworks to make sure that we do not interrupt what the consumer might be doing at the point of they consume our content or consume our communications. So we want to drive engagement more than interruption. So that is one thing that we are constantly driving and constantly following up on in terms of sending our message across to a wider community. So while doing that, we used to have a very uniform, same sort of a message to all of them that was disseminated to all of them. Now what we are looking at, creating more content, like many to many people, so that, I mean, it's highly personalized and it's very relevant to you. So that is the power of digital that has actually unlocked for our marketeers. I think for all these aspects, Mr. Ramitha explained really well how these aspects also influence the tourism industry. So I think that's a good start. I think we are looking at a very exciting conversation going forward.
Excellent explanation. And thank you. That was really insightful. And I noticed that in your discussion, both of you talk about the tourism and the marketing aspects. And I understood that both of you talked about the technology. So especially my next question relate with the technology. So with all these technological advancements, you all know that marketers' role has really changed in both the marketing and tourism industries, right? So then my question is, what kind of rewards or benefits marketers expect when they take on this role today? Simply, as marketers, like people expect some thing. I mean, it might be a financial benefit, financial reward, or non-financial reward. So these are expectations. So could you please explain what kind of rewards or benefits marketers expect when they perform their role in the society?
All right, Mr. Ramit, if you don't mind, if I go at it, if I take a go at it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, I think it's more like the sense of reward. So I'll take from my example. So why I do marketing is because I love doing marketing. So it's more like the sense of, validation among other marketeers, and also, I mean, it's a little something that is a little beyond the financial benefits that we gain. Of course, there is, I mean, marketing is a highly compensated sector and industry. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I would do injustice to some sectors also while commenting on that. But yeah, marketing is fairly compensated. So the financial reward and the benefit is anyway there. But I think most of the marketeers would be eyeing for that validation among the peers. So it's more like I think that would be the main benefit I think the marketers are going after. But more than that, I think I would say that now marketing, I think we are talking about the shift that marketing has generated into our businesses, into our companies. So now I think the main shift that I would like to highlight is the fact that, so in a boardroom conversation, um, I'm talking about back in 1970s, like pre-2000 pre-millennia eras, where marketing was mostly known as a support function. Now marketing has shifted itself to become a more leading function. Even at companies like Unilever, you will see marketeers leading conversations about what products to land, hey, what sort of promotions that we are going to connect in the next few quarters or something. Because so now the marketers job role has evolved from just executing campaigns or creating content pieces and managing influencers to more of a strategic role where we are actually asked to manage our P&Ls. I think P&L sheet almost all our students might be familiar with. So now what we are talking about is the brand manager should be able to manage the top line and then also the bottom line. So that is where the marketing mix comes into play. So to drive our top line, you see a lot of campaigns being executed from marketeers, because you need to get that revenue in, you need to get those sales in, so that your P&L looks healthy. And in terms of driving your bottom line, which is the profitability aspect of your brand or your product or whatever the offering that you are, your value proposition. So because at the end of the day, as marketers, you need to make sure that your campaigns or whatever you are selling is sold at a profit, because now the marketers are seen as business managers more than just marketers compared to a few years ago. I'll give you one example from my experience. So when I took over the brand, one challenge we had was so now Closeup. So I'm talking about the brand Closeup. One thing that we had some sort of a challenge was that the brand was losing relevance among one of our key audiences. That was the youth of this country, because Closeup was a brand that was built for youth and that was more popular among youth compared to other demographics. So one thing that we did was, so now what we had to focus was that, so I'm a brand manager, I have to manage my P&L. So because the fundamentals of economics, your resources are limited. So what you need to do, you need to optimize your resources, right? So now in order for me to get the top line in, I executed a few campaigns that actually resonated more with our audiences. So now it brings more sale into your business, and you are selling at a sort of a premium price point compared to your other competitors, which in turn drives your profitability. So all these things are connected, and that is why that boardroom conversation has now become very marketing shifted and marketing centric. I think, Teja, answering your question, that is the main aspect or the change or like the reward benefit that we as marketers get, that we get more recognition compared to a few years ago. And now the businesses are also becoming more marketing centric and in turn customer centric.
Right. Okay. Teja, then I think I also can explain and add some things from the tourism perspective onto the discussion of Ridma. So it's like this, Ridma. So Ridma explained very well regarding marketing and how now the marketing has been identified, had been identified as a support business function, but now it has, I mean, as I previously mentioned, we cannot do tourism without marketing. So it is something goes hand in hand. I know there are some organization in the tourism industry, right? Not in other countries. In Sri Lanka, we have organizations who are investing lot of money, right? Well, investing a very considerable, a big amount of money for marketing, for not on, I mean, for this modern marketing, right? For Google advertising and some of the organizations I know personally, there are organizations who has outsourced their marketing function to specific marketing organizations. As Ridma said, we have now organizations which are solely doing marketing, right? Their role is to do marketing for other organizations, right? So marketing is a kind of a impactful thing like that in the tourism context too. That's why as I earlier said, that's why we have a program called Tourism and Digital Marketing. We are teaching students tourism and the operational aspects of hospitality, traveling, and all the other things of the tourism sector, plus marketing, plus digital marketing, not the traditional marketing, plus digital marketing. So we have some students, if I'm taking as an example, we have students who has done this tourism studies plus marketing studies. Now they are performing very well in the industry, in the tourism organizations, in the marketing department. So they are handling social media marketing for very, very big organizations, right? So it's something like that. So uh, when I'm talking about all these benefits regarding tourism, so as Ridma said, you have to have a passion to do tourism too, right? So it's like a passionate profession. So we call do what you love, right? So you have to have a passion to do tourism. So if you are a passionate person to do tourism, that's enough. You can start with tourism. There are a big way to go, right? So in the tourism industry, you need qualifications, no argument at all. That's why as a university, we also offer a few degree programs focusing tourism education. So you have to have qualifications, and as well as at the same time, you have to have set of skills, right? Skills matters a lot. Same as the qualification, still the skills matters a lot. අපි දැන් අර ඉස්සර කිව්වා වගේ ඩිග්‍රී එකක් කරපු එක ඔයාට ජොබ් එකක් ගන්න නිකන් entry level qualification එකක් විතරයි. In that job, to perform well and show your colors and go up higher and higher in your career ladder, you have to polish your skills, right? It can be communication skills, because in the tourism industry as well as in the marketing industry, you need to be a good communicator, right? So you need to improve your communication skills. So in our program, we not only teach you English, we teach you some other foreign languages as well, like French and Chinese, where you need to have some language proficiency to handle international clienteles. And plus, you need to be a good organizer. හරි හොඳ organizer කෙනෙක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මොකද international market එකක් එක්ක වැඩ කරද්දී when you deal with an international market, their cultures, their profiles are different to each other. දැන් Chinese client කෙනෙක් හිතන විදියට නෙමෙයි Indian client කෙනෙක් හිතන්නේ. Indian client කෙනෙක් ගත්තොත් North Indian කෙනෙක් නැත්නම් South Indian client කෙනෙක් ගත්තොත් ඉන්දියාවල ඉන්න different customer profiles තියෙන customers ලා. ඒගොල්ලෝගේ interests are different, right? Their meal preference, their food preference are different. In Sri Lanka, we have a relationship with Ramayana story. So we have a clientele who are coming from India specifically for this Ramayana trails. ඒතර එයාලා ලංකාවේ cover කරන්නේ the Ramayana highlighting places, right? ඊට පස්සේ we have a Russian clientele. They are different to the other people, and we have Germans. So you need to be a good analyzer, right? You need to have good analytical skills. එතකොට අපි කිව්වා දැන් social media වල there are algorithms going on and we do a lot of in the back end of social media we do a lot of analytics, right, to see what the customers are expecting from us. And you know, let's say now you are entering to the university in this year, but you are stepping into the industry after 4 years of time, after specifically after 3.5 years of time. හරි. එතකොට the industry and the technology has again emerged a lot, right, has changed a lot. එතකොට you have to be ready for the future, right? So ඔයා නිතරම you need to be a person who is connected with the industry, who is up to date with the industry changes, right? අපේ students ගත්තාම they are doing a lot of activities engaging with the industry, and they are doing a lot of activities inside the university. They are doing workshops with the industry, so they get updated. හරි. එතකොට when they step into the industry, they have a sound academical knowledge and also up to date knowledge about the industry and what's happening in the industry, so they don't have a gap. When they step into the industry, they don't have a gap. So you need to be that kind of person, right? And when you step into the industry, you know, you are a foreign income earner to the country. So I bet you have a good income, because we know everyone is everyone's prime focus of doing a job or doing a business is to have a good income, right? To happier, so sorry, to live a happy life. Hari, එතකොට that you have in this industry, in marketing and tourism. And also you are meeting people who are on vacation, right? You are not meeting people who are with problems. You are meeting the people who are on a vacation and they are on their happy mode, right? So they are entertaining. So we have to deal with that type of happy customer. And also you are meeting new people day by day. මේ පාර මේ සතිය ආපු ටුවර් එකේ ආපු කස්ටමර්ස් ලාව නෙමෙයි ඊළඟ සතියේ මීට් වෙන. අපි තුමා same tour දෙන්න පුළුවන් to the next group of travelers as well, but the group is a different one, right? So you are meeting very new people day by day. And industry ke, after you spend few years in the industry, you are automatically developing a very good network, right? එතකොට නිකන් ඔයා ගෙදර ඇත් එක්ක trip එකක් ගියා වුණත් you have a lot of contacts. I have friends, right, in the industry. They are going on vacations without any cost. මොකද they are having a good rapport with the organizations, hotels. So when they book the hotel, they identify, oh, this is this person from this organization. He is a good business giver to us, right? They give a lot of business to us, so we should not charge from this person. එතකොට මම දන්නවා මගේ යාළුවෝ ඉන්නවා 5-star hotels වලට vacations වලට ගිහිල්ලා එනවා without any cost, right? So it is a fascinating industry like that, right? And you have to have these skills to be a good performer in the industry, right, Teja?
Thank you so much. Great explanation. And I think the answer is very clear to the audience as well. So both of you talked about rewards or benefits. Okay, so remember, to get those benefits and benefits or rewards, definitely as marketers, we need to have some skills, right? Okay, so as you all know, the students actually start developing some certain skills when they were in school. And as a university, we help them to build and strengthen those skills further. Mr. Ridma Pathirana, I would like to know the answer from this question. From your experience, let us know, what are the unique skills that the marketer should have to play or should have to develop to play the marketer's role in the industry?
Okay. Excellent question. I think so that's an area we also focus as hiring managers also, because I think I would be able to give you some insights from that angle as well, because after university, what the students would expect is to find some recruitment from a leading organization, because I think that's why we all do degrees, right? So I think it'll be very useful for them if I give you some insights in terms of what we as marketeers check when we hire talent into our organization. So number one thing, I think, let me go back to my previous answer, which was on the fact that now marketing is becoming more strategic. So when it becomes strategic, it always come back to the numbers. So as Mr. Ramitha rightly mentioned, the number one skill that we at first check is whether the students have honed the analytical skills that they need to possess in order to it's more like a survival now in order to survive in this fast-paced marketing world. Because if you're not able to analyze your campaigns, if you're not able to analyze the executions that you have done, and in terms of analyzing the impact that those campaigns have generated into your business, you will not be able to come up with something that will actually generate tangible business growth. So when you don't deliver tangible business growth, what happens is your role actually becomes redundant, because you are there to bring growth into the business. So the number one skill I would say is the analytical skill, and being able to create a story and something that is meaningful and actionable through these analytics that they analyze. So I mean, not just doing the analytics, but getting actionable insights out of these analytics is very important for a student. I think then the second most important thing, I think Mr. Ramitha rightly mentioned, is the communication skill. So even if you have done the analytics, and even if you have gotten the insights that you should have, if you can't communicate that message across to the desired audiences, then again you are not meeting the outcome expected from you. So as marketeers, guys, it's really important that you are able to communicate. I think before the webinar, I went through SLTC's website. I think they have some quite fascinating programs, not just to teach English, I think to hone your communication skills, which was something I thought was something exciting that I have not seen before. So I mean, that was something that was exciting to me. So I just wanted to make a point on that. So because it's very important, even at the point of interviews also, the fact that you are putting your message across, putting and convincing your hiring manager as to why you are the best candidate at that point in time. The third most important skill is that, I think this also Mr. Ramesh mentioned with a very valid example, very relevant example, I would say, which was on the Ramayana trail. So what this Ramayana trail tells you guys is that it gives you an understanding, it gives us as hiring managers an understanding with to what degree you are familiar with culture. Because if you I'll take one example from Sri Lankan tourism. So if you are not familiar with your own culture, how would you talk to another person that is coming from a different culture? Because you are essentially selling product that is, this culture is part and parcel of what this nation has to offer. So that is something that we as marketeers would check, because all the marketing theory, marketing skills, or everything can be taught. But if you do not understand the environment that you live in, that is going to be a problem, because that will be a very big, I would say, drawback for you. So it's very important that you are familiar with the surroundings, your environment. You need to be very much updated on your socials. What are the trends that are coming up, and what are the cultural movements that are driving the growth, and also the cultural movements that have actually taken place in the society. So those are really important things, guys, that you need to be aware of. Otherwise, it'll be very hard for you to accomplish your objectives as a marketeer. So I think those are three very important skills you need to have. I think Mr. Ramitha would have more skills to add onto that, I think.
Yeah, Ridma, thank you. So as Ridma said, so you also, I think our audience, you can see as a hiring manager, what are the things that they are focusing, right? So you need to have all these things when you're after completing your degree, or maybe when you're going to the industry as to complete your internship. At the end of your study program, you need to be a person who has developed all these skills, right? So it's not just following the subjects, or it's not just doing your assignments, it's not just facing your exams and having good marks and having a good grade at the end of your exam, right? So in the university, a university is kind of a universal experience where which is a place where a person is turning into a level where you all are brushing up your skills. I think as Ms. Teja mentioned earlier, when you go to the school from grade 1 to the A levels, you are knowing or not knowing, you are improving some of the skills within you, right? So in the university, what you have to do is specifically focusing on your specializing area. Let's say, as an example, maybe a marketing or maybe tourism, right? So you have to brush up your skills to be a good performer in the industry, focusing these specialization areas. And not only that, right? Not only that, our country needs more entrepreneurs, right? The risk takers and the innovators to this economy, to uplift these economical standards, to or else to uplift this country uh, within the international community, within among other countries in the world, right? So we need more entrepreneurs. In our university also, we have some of the students who has started their own businesses, because when you take tourism, right, when you take tourism, there are students who has not only studied tourism but also other business management programs as well, who are into now tourism and marketing or some other things. So tourism is a business which you can start with a very less amount of capital investment, right? Because it's a service. You have hoteliers, you don't need to be a hotel constructor, or a hotel or a person who is investing millions of money on a hotel project, right? You don't need to own vehicles, you don't need to own aircrafts, right? You can have your laptop and an internet connection and a mobile phone, right, and do your own business. There are students who are doing these things in our university, right? So you need to be that kind of a person, right? Based on your passion, you can be a good professionalist or a good entrepreneur in these industries, right? Teja, can you allow me to share the screen? I have some things to show them. I got some pictures ready to show the audience about the students activities that we have done in the university throughout these
Okay,
study
sure.
programs.
I will stop sharing. You can share.
Right. Okay, great. So I found this today when I'm searching in my email. This is a slideshow that we have prepared for the first year students regarding the activities we have done in the university, right? Right. So we have some international partnerships with other universities to give the students a kind of international experience, and we are doing CEO forums. This is one of the best events which we have very recently done, right? Inviting CEOs and entrepreneurs of Sri Lanka to give the students about a kind of a input about entrepreneurship, right? And we are doing some open days to invite the industry into the campus and give some trainings to our internal students to make them ready to step into the industry. And we are doing a lot of events about tourism, right? So we are doing industry visits to see what's happening in the industry, and we are doing discussions, inviting the industry professionals to give the students kind of industrial understanding about the tourism aspects and update their knowledge. And we are going out and doing this type of projects for the environment of Sri Lanka and for the awareness of the students and of the Sri Lankan community, right? How can we protect the country? How can we protect tourism and improve tourism of the country? And we do some programs for the school children and for the environment again for this World Beach Day. And we visited Singharaja and had a great experience there about the environment, right? These are some things that we cannot take inside the classroom. And workshops on special identified areas where we have identified the students need more and more developments, right? And CSR activities, how we need to be responsible about the society, right? Again, some small discussions with industry people, kind of a talent shows, right? There are tourism students, business, other students here, right? These are also some of the events we organize annually to improve and brush up the skills of our students. And it's a very happening environment, right? About tourism, marketing, and other programs and other business management programs. Also, it's a very happening environment inside the university, right? They do cooking competitions, and this is another peace camp we had inside the university with an overnight stay. A camping experience. We very recently had another very great camping experience with our students in Vallavaya. This is another tour package done by our own students, right? They prepared a tour package and sold it out for the customers, and they operated a group tour, right? They are our own students. When they go to the industry, they know how they can, and the way of operating a tour package, right? And this is another cooking competition we did in the university. Lecturers, students, we enjoy together doing these type of events. And this is another workshop done by a Indian chef regarding plant-based hospitality. And the visits done by the marketing students. Yeah, I think we have more and more. Yeah, this is another set of marketing students visited CBL factory, right, to see what's happening. Right, and also the employment opportunities. We have a lot of MOUs with the leading organizations in the industry, right, which we open direct pathways for the students to step into the industry without any barrier. Right. So I think, I don't know whether I took time.
Right. So as both of you highlighted, it's imperative to have those skills to stay in a market. Especially nowadays, we need to have special set of skills to stay to ensure our survival in the market. In addition, I think our team, Professor Hillary, so also needs to add few points to this discussion. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, well, anyway, good evening to all of you. I think it's very fascinating and interesting discussion with me and Ramitha sir. Thank you very much. As a dean of the faculty, what I can say, right? PT, පීඨාධිපතිට මට කියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ දීපුතේ, because we are not much interested to recruit big numbers. As a policy, we decide to go with the few numbers. Few numbers means basically we want to see, let's say for example, maximum 25 or 30, not more than that. So why? As you can see all the pictures, each batch you can see around 25 or 30. Why? Because as Ridma said, marketing division or tourism industry is interested about the skills. To develop the skills, knowledge, not only the knowledge, first couple of years, normally we talk about the theoretical stuff inside the class. Third and fourth year, we invite the industry practitioners to deliver the practical aspect of the subject. Then we send you to the industry. Before that, especially second year and third year, we continue our service with lot of projects. Through the project, you learn how to organize, as Mr. said, you know, the organization, that's been a planning, everything is done by the students, right? Not only that, we always encourage the students to get together and develop the startup, entrepreneurial mindset. අපි ව්‍යවසායකව හදන්න උත්සාහ කරනවා. As Ramsey said, especially tourism sector, we don't need the big investment. You need the knowledge and the device. That's it. I think everybody have devices, right? හැම කෙනාලම mobile එකක් තියෙනවා නම්, internet facility එක තියෙනවා නම්, if you are a good communicator and a creator and touchy feeling about your customers' culture, on you know that how to drive. That's the first point I want to tell you, right? Few numbers අපි ගන්න syllabus එකක් අපේ තියෙනවා. ඒ syllabus එකේ මම හිතන්නේ මේක යට පැහැදිලි පෙන්නනවා ඇති. How SLTC programs are recognized by the locally and globally. Now you can see, I think SLIM is a most recognized professional body in Sri Lanka in the field of marketing. Right? So then you can see it now, right? SLIM, they recognize our marketing degree. After completion of the marketing degree, you are able to get the associate membership. We, SLT, you can see the ADA scientific indexes, we are in the number 1 in the country. Last year, Webometric ranking. SLT as a non-state university, we are the second in the list. That's locally. But not only that, you know that the Faculty of Business Management is recognized by the AACSB, because you may not much familiar with that, but this is a worldwide business school recognition association, right? Member association. My time දුලපතල් ආලත පොදු රාජ්‍ය මණ්ඩලීය විශ්වවිද්‍යාල කියලා Commonwealth Universities. We are one of the Commonwealth Universities, registered universities. ඉතින් දීපුතේ ඔබ තීරණයක් ගත්තොත්, if you want to be a marketeer in the future with the required knowledge as well as required skill set, then I think SLTC is the one I wish to recommend. Not because of the dean of the faculty, because you see I have been in this higher education sector since 1985. That's been අවුරුදු 40කට වඩා මම උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ ඉන්න කෙනෙක්. So now you can see how this sector is improved, right? Non-state sector එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඒ sector එකේ තියෙන one of the leading non-state sector university එකක් තමයි මේක. එතන මම state sector ඉඳන් non-state sector රාජ්‍ය විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ජයවර්ධනපුර management faculty ඉඳන් වෙන රාජ්‍ය නොවන විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල නොගිහින් ඇයි SLT එකට ආවේ? ඒකේ තියෙන ওই ගුණාත්මක භාවය, quality of the education. ඒකේ quality එක not us, right? Outsiders not recognize කරලා තියෙනවා. Professional bodies, world ranking, Commonwealth universities, right? Locally ministry එක. තර ඔය සේරමින්ම කතා කරන්න දීපුති ඔයගලන්ගේ degree එකේ තියෙන recognition. තව පොඩි යමක් කියන්න කැමති Miss Teja, as a head of the department, you know about this. අපි හදලා තියෙන syllabus එක දීපුති 2030 as Ridma clearly mentioned that, right? You should be here. එතකොට අපේ SLT එකේ syllabus එක හැදුවේ ඇවිල්ලා industry practitioners like university in the senior academics like not only Sri Lankan universities, outside the Sri Lankan university professors like we obtain their services as well. අද කාලේ ඔබ දන්නවා ටෙක්නොලොජි එකත් එක්ක ඔන්න දැන් අපි මා දුවල පුතාලා අපි කතා කරන්නේ මොනවද? ඒතකොට ඒ සේරමින්ම අපි කතා කරන්නේ ඇවිල්ලා ගුණාත්මය 2030ට ඕන කරන marketing graduate කෙනෙක්. 2030ට ඕන කරන travel and tourism and digital marketing graduate කෙනෙක්. the cultures වෙනස්. අද අපේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලේ කවුන්සිල් එක තිබුණා. ඒකදී අපි ඇතුළේ ගත කොරියන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් සෙන්ටර් එකක් පවා එස්ටැබ්ලිෂ් කරනවා. ඒතර ඕනම ළමයෙකුට කැමති නම් ඒ කොරියන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඔය සේරමෙන්ම කතා කරන්නේ අන්තිමට අපි කවුරුත් හොයන්නේ රිද්ම ජොබ්. ඒතකොට දැන් අන්තිමට තමයි ස්ටේට් සෙක්ටර් එකේ තියෙන උරුම මාකටිං විද්‍යාව ගත්තාම හැම කෙනාම කියන කොමර්ස් කරපොලිමයි කියලා. නෑ. We are totally different. උදාහරණයකට රිද්ම දාග යුනිවර්සල් මාකටිං ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ වැඩ කරනවා. He's a science graduate. Right? A level bioscience කරේ. මන් දන්නවා. ඉගෙන තමයි we know about it. ශේත්‍රයෙන් ඔබ උසස් පෙළ සාමාන්‍ය සාමර්ථ තුනක් තියෙනවා නම් you are welcome to our degree program. ඒතර අපි කරන්නේ කොමර්ස් ළමයින්ව වෙනම ට්‍රේන් කරනවා පළවෙනි අවුරුද්දේ. non commerce ළමයි ටික වෙනම ට්‍රේන් කරලා අවුරුද්දේ දෙකකම එක මට්ටමකට අපි ගේනවා. ඒ ආවහම වෙන්නේ ඇවිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ these two go together peer wise එක්කෙනාට එක්කම මික්ස්ලා අපි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් කරද්දී automatically ඇඟ ඇතුලේ හැංගිලා තිබිට අර තේජ මෙරම් කිව්වා වගේ පාසලේදී ඔබ යම්කිසි ස්කිල් ප්‍රමාණයක් අරන් එන්නේ ඉස්කෝලේ මොන බෞද්ධ සංගමයේ හරි කොමර්ස් සොසයිටි එකේ හරි සයන්ස් සොසයිටි එකේ වැඩ කරලා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මීට් වල වැඩ කරලා හරි ටීම් ස්පිරිට් එක අරන් එන්නේ යම්කිසි මට්ටමකට විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය ඇතුළතදී අයිතරම්ස පැහැදිලිව පෙන්වනවා කීපයක් ඔබට ෆස්ට් ඉයර් සෙකන්ඩ් ඉයර් වලදී කරන දරුවෝ කරන දේවල්. ඒතකොට ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට යන්න කලින් internship එක අපි දෙන්න ඇවිල්ලා ඔය Unilevers mass holding ඔබ දකින්න ඇති mass holding Unilevers ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉන්නේ. Helix, DFCC Bank, NDB, Ceylon Electricity Board, public sector එකේ ඉතින් ඒ තැම්බලින් අපේ ළමයිව ගන්න අපි ට්‍රේන් කරන දුවේ පුතේ ෆී සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකකට ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් 25ක් 30ක්. ඒකේ ප්‍රතිඵලය තමයි ඒ ළමයිගේ ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල් අපිට ඇටෙන්ෂන් එක දීලා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ළමයිගේ ඉන්බෝන් ටැලන්ට්ස් උපතින්ම තියෙන හැකියාවන් තවදුරටත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර එවැනි තැනක් තමයි SLTC. අන්තිම තමයි හැම වෙලාවම ෆැකල්ටි එකේ අපි ගන්නවා 3rd and 4th year වලදී අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ ප්‍රැක්ටිසනර්ස්ලා අපි ලෙක්චර්ස් වලට අපි ගෙන්න ගන්නවා. මොකද first 2 years of the න්‍යායාත්මක දැනුම ගත්තා after obtaining a theoretical knowledge during the first and second year, 3rd and 4th year we want help, we want to support you to go and see how industry apply this theoretical stuff in practice. ප්‍රායෝගික ලෝකයේ මේ න්‍යාය කොහොමද ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ කියලා. ළමයි ටිකයි ඉන්නේ Colombo Security Exchange එකේ portfolio management කරන ලෙක්චර් එතනට අරන් ගන්න ළමයි ටික. ඇයි? නැත්නම් food city එකට ගෙන්න ගන්න supply chain department එකේ ළමයි ටික. එහෙම නැත්නම් CBL එකට ගිහින් ඉතින් practice එක කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන්නේ. මොකද මේ ළමයි ටික නිසා practitioner ලේසි handle කරගන්න. hand on experience එක එනවා. tourism management program එකේ ඒ cooking competition ඒ හරහා skill එක develop කරන්න. ඉතින් දියුපතේ ඉවැනි තැනක් නිසා තමයි මම තීරණය කරේ SLT එකට යන්න. අන්තිමේදී අපි පිළිගත යුතුයිනේ. SLT විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ අද ඉන්න උපකලපතිතුමිය වෙන කවුද? කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ හිටපු උපකලපතිතුමිය. මහාචාර්ය සීනියර් ප්‍රොෆෙසර් චන්ද්‍රිකා විජයවර්ධන. ඒතර එතුමිය තමයි මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය රන් කරන්නේ. ඒතර එතුමියට වසර ගණනාවක විශ්වවිද්‍යාල අධ්‍යක්ෂකම් තියෙනවා. කොළඹ මෙඩිකල් ෆැකල්ටි ඉඳලා ඊට පස්සේ කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ පරිපාලනය කරලා ඒ අධ්‍යක්ෂකම් සම්භාරයත් එක්ක ඒ දැනුම් සම්භාරය ඒ නෙට්වර්ක් එකත් එක්ක තමයි එතුමිය ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ අපේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට. ඒතර ඒකේ ඒ සියලුම අධ්‍යක්ෂකම් ටික මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට ආයෝජනයද නැද්ද? ආයෝජනය. ඒ ගයිඩන්ස් වල තමයි ඒ quality assurance guidance වලට බදාන්න නැතුව ඇති ප්‍රොෆෙසර් දීප්ති බණ්ඩාර ඊට පස්සේ science faculty අපිට ඉල්ලන ප්‍රොෆෙසර් විජිතයාපා ඊට පස්සේ engineering faculty ඉන්නේ ප්‍රොෆෙසර් සමන් ඔය හැම කෙනාත් එක්කම අපි කරගෙන යන්නේ ඒ හොඳ ටීම් එකක් විදිහට ඒ quality එක තියාගෙන. ඒතර මගේ දූල පුතාලට තේරෙන්න ඕන ඔබ තෝරගන්න විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය ඇවිල්ලා ලංකාව විතරයි. ඔබ තෝරගන්න විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල ලෝකේ ඕනම තැනකට උනත් බය නැතුව ඉදිරිපත් කරන ඔබේ සහතිකය. Why? This university is managed by the senior professor, former vice chancellor, Colombo University. One of the key deans in the Moratuwa University, Professor Samanba. One of the key professor in the field of science is a dean of the science faculty, Professor Vidyapa. I was the dean of the faculty, University of Sri Lanka management faculty. This is the team. ඉතර අපි කට්ටිය එකතු වෙලා තමයි SLT එක රන් කරන්නේ. ඉතර අපේ ගයිඩන්ස් එක යන්නේ. එතකොට අන්තිමට මට කියන්න කැමති රිද්ම you know the දැන් කවුරුත් දරුවෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්නේ ඇවිල්ලා රස්සාවක් බලන්න. ඒ රස්සාවේ end result එක තමයි ළමයා බලපොත් වෙන පැකේජ් එක. ඔයා ෆිගර් එක කිව්වේ නැහැ. Right? But what I can say, with a figure I don't like to say, අපේ SLT විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය උපකුලපතිතුමියට පස්සේ වැඩිම පැකේජ් එක ගන්න කෙනා තමයි ඩිරෙක්ටර් මාකටිං. Right? ඒක තමයි ඇත්ත. ඒයි as you say අද දුපුතේ මාකටිං කියන පොසිෂන් එක ඒ වෘත්තිය ස්ට්‍රැටජික් ලෙවල් එකේ මාකටිං මැනේජර් තමයි තීරණය කරන්නේ මොකක්ද විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ මේ වෙලාවේ 2030 රටට අවශ්‍ය වෙන human capital එක මොකක්ද? එයා තමයි as you said analysis එකක් කරලා ඒක report කරනවා. You should be able to convince. ඒක තමයි skill කියලා කතා කරේ රිද්මල්. You have to analytics skill එක අන්න ඒක තමයි අපේ හැම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකකම දුවේ පුතේ ඇනලිටික් පාර්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඉස්සරට HR දැන් කතා කරන්නේ HR ඇනලිටික්ස්. ඉස්සර කතා කරන්නේ මාකටිං අද කතා කරන්නේ ඩිජිටල් මාකටිං. ඉස්සර අපිට ඉංග්‍රීසි and සිංහල තිබුණා that's enough but today it's not enough. So that's why at SLTC if you wish you can enhance your English competencies as Ridma clearly mentioned, not traditional way of teaching, totally different mode with support of the British Council advice. ඊට අමතරව අපි Chinese, Hindi, French, and now we ready to focus for the Korean as well. ඉතින් දුපුතේ එවැනි තැනක් තමයි මේ SLTC කියන එක. ඉතින් මගේ දුල පුතාලට මම ආරාධනා කරන එක දෙයයි ඔබේ පළමු උපාධිය ගන්න තැන vision එක නැත ඔබගේ ටැග්ම නැත ඔබේ බලාපොරොත්තු ඉෂ්ට කරන තැනකින් ගන්න. With that note, I will ready to wind up. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Ridma and Ramitha sir, as well as Ms. Teja, to invite me to come and give my opinion about this degree program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge and your expertise with the audience. And also, I think we have come to the end of our discussion. And I would like to thank Mr. Ridma Pathirana and Mr. Ramitha Pathirana for sharing your valuable knowledge, insights with the audience. Okay, right. So if you are excited about building your career that blends creativity, innovation, and travel, we invite you to explore SLTC marketing and tourism programs. Have a great evening to everyone. Thank you all. Keep exploring your future.
Okay, good night to everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor Hilary and Ms. Teja, Mr. Ramitha and Mr. Ridma, and all lecture panels of Faculty of Business Management for your interesting explanation and interactive session. So, I believe that you guys got a great understanding, especially about future marketing trends, about tourism industry, and also overall business management field. Yes. So then, if you guys have any questions, I will share you. Yes, this is our contact details. So if you guys have any questions or queries regarding our degree programs at SLTC, please feel free to contact us through our hotline. You can see this is our hotline contact number, and this is our official website. So you can contact with us through WhatsApp and social media platform also. So that's it's from our end today. So have a wonderful evening, and thank you all once again.